So I'm Hayley Morris and I've been appointed the Extra Care Manager for this Extra Care scheme in Lancaster. This is my first time visiting today on site and it's really exciting to see what it's going to hold in the future.
So in terms of meeting a local housing need, the partnership that the council has with registered providers is absolutely vital in increasing the supply of social and affordable housing. As part of the work that the council's done, we have set our own standards of new build council housing, and we were absolutely delighted that Progress were delivering a scheme providing sustainable design, that's super efficient in terms of thermal building performance, using air source heat pumps and solar PV. So that clearly links into a lot of the council's objectives.
This Extra Care scheme will bring a lot of benefit to this community. At the crux of this is it's about improving people's well-being and quality of life. Studies have proven that Extra Care delivers lots of benefits for people. From a well-being perspective, some of those might be reduced loneliness, some of it might be improved mental health, some of it might be around improved memory, but also as well it's about giving people independence and autonomy. We're really looking forward to making St Martin's Court a real community hub and working with partners to deliver services that will not only benefit the tenants living here, but that wider community as well. We've worked in partnership with Lancaster City Council right from the scheme's inception. We've got a really strong, productive partnership, and that partnership is shaping all aspects of how this building will look and the services that will be delivered at this building. In terms of how this is going to look, we're going to have an absolutely fabulous modern facility here, both in terms of the homes that people will be occupying, but also that wider communal space as well in terms of internal and some really attractive gardens. We're going to have an on-site care team who will be on hand to deliver support according to people's needs, giving that reassurance as and when people need it. Also, the very fact that people will have their own front door helps them to retain that privacy and that sense that this is my home. And it's about having a model that's flexible really to meet people's needs as their own situation develops. I think it's really important that we deliver a range of property types and homes to meet people's needs. This particular community has housing need in various forms, and that's why it's really important that we're delivering the Extra Care for people who might need it, but it's also really important why we're delivering new affordable rented accommodation as well. Both the schemes will be separate. However, we're very, very keen for the Extra Care scheme to be almost a community hub, so delivering those wider services for the community, and those services will be able to be accessed by general needs customers and other people living in other forms of housing locally.
Back in 2017, the council undertook a comprehensive district-wide housing needs study for Lancaster District, and there were three headline recommendations from that study. One was to plan positively for the ageing population in Lancaster District. The second was to address under-occupation of housing across all tenures in Lancaster and make best use of the existing housing stock. And the third was to increase the supply of social and affordable housing in the district. So we have a scheme here that touches all of those objectives and is going to provide really high quality homes for older people, and I'm sure will prove to be a thriving, supportive community for the elderly population of Lancaster District.
I think from a housing management point of view, the biggest challenges that we need to overcome, the first one is making sure that we allocate these wonderful new properties to the people most in need of them, and that's why we're working very, very closely with Lancaster City Council and other partners to make sure that we develop a policy that absolutely does that, and then ongoing we'll obviously be working with them regarding those individual nominations. Probably the other big housing management challenge is recognising that maybe a lot of people who are coming to live in the extra care scheme issues in terms of moving from their current accommodation, and it's about really working with them to try and deal with some of those barriers and make that move as easy as possible.